So, what kind of spiritual tools can you use to connect to the divine, to connect to source, to connect to your higher self? Okay, the Most High. So, you can use things that help you get clarity, right? Every tool is just something additional to help you gain clarity and something you might need some answers on. And when I say to you that the answers to all your questions are truly within, I mean that. So let's get into what different types of tools I use and you can use too to connect to the Most High. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby, the Divine Pioneer. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. And to my current subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So I'm going to show you what I use. I use tarot. Okay. And with tarot cards, and this is a beautiful Philadelphia deck because if you don't know, I'm a Philly girl. And a lot of different tarot decks have different things and different stories that they tell and different meanings in a sense. But they all essentially have the core foundation of tarot. And these are different tools that you can use to connect to the divine. You can ask it questions, and it will give you like a whole different perspective. You know, how does it affect you in the present, past, and future? Who is it speaking to? It gives you an idea of, you know, what directions to take or not take. You can use oracle cards. This is my favorite deck by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. You can use astrology. Okay. Now, with astrology, it kind of is really useful for pattern recognition. This is what I realized in studying astrology. It kind of gives you an overview of different time frames of your life, where the sky was, where the planets were at those times of your life and what was going on. And a lot of times you can recognize patterns in the sky, how it affects us, right? Because as above, so below, I always say that. So what's going on in the planets are affecting you in different ways based on your own planetary alignments at the time of your birth, which is why I always say, get a birth chart, okay? So I have so many different divination tools, but I had gotten these little books for 2024 for my astrology. I am a sun sign, my big three. I'm a sun sign, Aquarius, and a moon and rising, Cancer. So those are my big three. And when somebody says, what's your big three? They mean, what's your sun, moon, and rising signs? We all have different signs in astrology, and they're also in different houses. And they interact and conjunct and trine and square and different, you know, different ways that make different scenarios happen in your life. And you need to delve deeper into that so that you can understand why did you react that way, or what's possibly coming in the future. You can use it as a predictive tool to understand, okay, well, this is the point that I'm at right now in my career. But it looks like, you know, in the month of July, I'm going to be faced with something that I need to handle. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to continue the progression of this career. And you can use it to help you be more aware of when things are going to get a little dicey for you. So you can be more mindful. Because half the battle in, you know, your spiritual journey is just knowing and being aware, right? So why not utilize different divination tools to know thyself? And to know thyself is to know God. You understand that? Okay. And I would recommend getting some tarot books so that you can kind of really, really delve deep and understand how to use these tools, it's going to require you to do a little studying, okay, to really get a higher aptitude for how to use these tools. Once you know how to use them, whenever you're confused, it's going to become second nature for you to say, let me pull out my deck. Like, let me pull a deck out and ask source, ask spirit this question that I need clarity on. But all you're really doing is asking yourself. These tools are extensions of you. And you'll come to a point in your spiritual journey where you no longer even need to use these tools. It's fun. I'm not going to front. You know what I mean? It's fun to use. But there's going to come a time when you don't even need to use these tools, because you'll realize, like, the answers to my questions is already inside of me. So, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I need to do all that? You can utilize things like crystals. And I have, like, tons of crystals, but crystals, okay? You can utilize things to enhance you, to clear negative energy. Sage, okay? You can sage your energy, sage your whole being, sage your space. What it does is it clears away, negative energy, dark intentions from people. It definitely helps you feel lighter so that you can have more focus and more clarity to make better decisions, to understand the situations that you're in better. It's all just a tool, right? But you utilize these tools, especially in the beginning stages of a spiritual awakening, when you start to realize that there's never been any separation between you and your creator. That's when you can actually start using these tools and studying how to use these tools so that you can definitely gain a higher awareness. You can level up your consciousness. The more that you know, the more you can grow, right? Now, one thing about using these tools is you can become too reliant on them. I mean, lots of people, my fault, I was getting a call. But like I was saying, you can become too reliant on these tools, right? And then you start to lose the connection. So the highest and the best tool to use is your heart, okay? And your gut. Because that is how God, source, spirit speaks to you. You understand? Your intellect is going to take you but so far. Because we're talking in the spiritual realm. We're not talking about the physical realm. Your mind is for the ego and for the physical. But when you want to get deep and go, you know what I'm saying, into the spirit of things, into the heart of things, you got to use your heart. You got to use your gut feeling. You understand? And your intuition will sharpen once you start to rely on yourself more. Okay? So these are like, sharpening a pencil, right? These are just like, you're the pencil and the tools are the sharpener. And you just want to sharpen it a little bit. Okay? But don't forget that you hold the key to all the answers inside of you. So this is why you need to take time to silence yourself. To get closer to God, you got to be silent and you got to listen, because the universe is constantly communicating with us, but we're so damn distracted, with the social media, with the bullshit going on in the street, drama at work. You got kids, you got, household responsibilities. You get so distracted, you know what I'm saying, to where sometimes you don't catch what's being thrown at you. Which is why I always say, pay attention to your synchronicities. Pay attention to those numbers that you keep seeing, those angel numbers. Your spirit guides and your guardian angels are constantly around you, trying to throw you that alley-oop. But you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Did you fumble the ball? Can you fumble? I don't really know that much about basketball and football, but whatever. But pay attention so that you can pick up on those clues and acknowledge them so that they can keep communicating with you. You understand? Show that you're ready by silencing yourself. Because once they see you silent, they're like, oh, that's a perfect moment for me to pass the ball. Let me drop, you know what I'm saying, a synchronicity, something that they only would know, that they know is a message. You see what I'm saying? Because they want to see you thrive and succeed. But in order to do that, you got to cut out the distractions. So that's another tool, learning how to silence, to go within. Okay? So I just wanted to do this quick video just to let you know that everything in divination is a tool, and you are the key for all those tools to come and work for you. You can use them, but you don't need them. Okay? Sharpen your connection to the Most High with those tools. But always know that everything that you need to know is already within you. And I also want you to know that the universe conspires on your behalf to give you all things you need and want. And all good things come to you in divine order and divine timing. And love and light.